Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat. The show is about to start. Hey guys, what's up? It's Phoebe.
This is Mike.
This is episode number 27 of the Mike and Phoebe Show. Today we have a very special guest, Stephen Hale from the City of Perris, and Stephen is a public information officer. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, team. Thanks for having me back. Always good to be back in the studio.
Yeah, we missed you. It's been like a little bit about a month ago or so since we've last seen you. So you guys have been very, very busy. We love that.
Perris is getting into its summer programming and its summer routines, and lots of good things happening in Perris. Lots of good changes. So we're excited about that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
It's very exciting to see. Now let's talk about Memorial Day. That is that had already passed, but you want to tell me what you guys did for Memorial Day?
Yes, Memorial Day was such a special day for the city and everybody that was involved in the Memorial Day services. If anybody's looking for a way to kind of get the family involved, get some knowledge every year about what happens in Memorial Day, I would encourage you to look into participating in our Memorial Day services that we do at the Perris Valley Cemetery. This year was especially unique. We had our friends over at the VFW Post 888 and the American Legion Post 595. They helped put on this ceremony, and the first thing that we did was we read the names of all of our fallen soldiers who are laid to rest at the Perris Valley Cemetery. Almost read 600 names of various heroes who have given the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation across all kinds of wars. You know, the two great wars, the Korean War, the Vietnam conflict, of course, the current or the most recent war, the War on Terror, the Gulf War, several other different, we even have some callbacks to the Civil War that are in there. And so it was just kind of a great day to remember some of these fallen heroes and remember that they gave their life for our country, but then also to remember our current troops who, you know, might be in danger or might be just serving in their line of duty. And it was great to have our veterans that were out there, you know, these seasoned veterans of the American Legion and of the VFW Post who go out there and they just do a great job of remembering these folks and making sure that even though they've passed, that their memory lives on. So we had our fire department came out, they hoisted up on their ladder, they hung an American flag, and then we had the ceremony. We also had Mayor Vargas that was out that day. Several staff members read the names of those. We also were joined by Assembly Member Corey Jackson, and then Mayor Vargas was the keynote speaker for the Memorial Day ceremony that was out there. It was just a great day, and it's important to remember not only those people who laid down their life, but our Gold Star families. Gold Star families are family members who have been left behind or who have lost a loved one in the line of duty. So we know that it's tough to lose someone that you love and you care about. It's tough to lose somebody that lays down their life for their country. You know, that stuff lives on. That stuff continues to hurt. It stings to lose someone. So when everybody's out there, you know, having hot dogs and getting cold drinks on Memorial Day and celebrating, that's all fine. But there are family members who there's a little bit of hurt and pain left behind in that. And some of that stuff does heal with time, but it's important for us here to remember that sacrifice and remember what those go through. So incredible day here in our Perris Valley Cemetery, just remembering these folks. And I was very honored as a veteran to be a part of that and to be a part of a city that remembers that type of stuff. It was just a great day for everybody that was involved.
Yes, Mike and I, we always support our troops, our past veterans, and we always thank our servicemen. So thank you, Stephen, for your service.
You're very welcome.
And all the people out there, the community members, thank you so much for your service. And I did see the pictures later on that day or the next day. So it was a very beautiful ceremony.
Yeah,
Sure was.
And it's very moving, and it's moving to see just kind of some of the older guard of retired service members or folks who have served, and how what's touching to me is how serious they take that. And I think some of that might get a little lost just throughout the generations. But these guys, you know, Tim Moore and his team of veterans over at the VFW, all the folks over at American Legion, they just do such a great job of slowing things down and remembering what our freedom cost us in America. And so very grateful to be a part of that. I was very happy to be there for Memorial Day and read the names of some of these heroes. That's what they are. They're heroes who have been laid to rest right here in Perris Cemetery. And I'm just proud to be a part of a city that remembers that and honors that memory.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're very happy to support our veterans too.
Yes,
Mike and I, we go there to the VFW several times.
Yeah.
So we love supporting our veterans and
indeed.
the organizations too themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So talking about the mayor, I saw on social media that the mayor, there's a program called Mayor Play Ball.
Yes, the Play Ball Initiative. The Play Ball Initiative is it's something that's put on every year by the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I believe this is their 7th year of running this program. And what this is this is where the mayor and the city leadership just kind of take an opportunity to introduce the game of baseball, America's favorite pastime, to these younger generation of kids who might not be playing, baseball and softball and everything that goes into it. It is kind of a joint partnership with Major League Baseball. This was launched in 2015. And every year, the mayors around the country, they get together and try and support baseball and try and encourage young people to play this game, try and get them to play out. And then there's a couple different actions that have to be taken place to be called a play ball city. First is they conduct a sandlot baseball mayoral event during March to September every year within your city. So we're looking at what we can do to kind of have a play ball event here. Sometimes we've done that at Big League Dreams here in Perris. It focuses on the sport of baseball and encourages to sustain participation. Then the mayor's play ball program, they also participate in the opening day on MLB. So our mayor does a little post on social media for opening day. They issue a play ball proclamation throughout the city, and then they present it to the local baseball league or program. And we've done that where the mayor goes out on opening day for our little leagues here out in town. The mayor's been able to go out and throw a first pitch and be a part of all that. And so it's just a really cool day. Yeah, I think he does it a lot with the T-ball leagues. So it's cool to just see all these little 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old kids that are out there. They're just excited to play the game. They're just excited to be out there and have a jersey a lot of times. But that's how it starts. It just kind of gets people active. And so it's a great initiative where the mayor gets to do that. He's a big Dodger fan. I know he's always asking me about, who's winning the game, or don't schedule my meeting there if it's during a Dodger game and that kind of stuff. It's always good to be a part of that. And if anybody's interested in learning more about baseball and softball and all the cities and entities that are working with the Mayor's Play Ball Initiative, you can go visit usmayors.org/play ball. And that's how you can get some information on that.
So now has this initiative actually started already?
So we're technically in the window anywhere between March and September. That's kind of our window here. And so I don't know if the mayor has issued the proclamation yet or if that's coming up at another one, but I know we just did some of his social media campaigning, some photography for him. And he had the first thing he does is he puts on a cap, and then the next picture is he tips the cap, right? That's kind of the official launch. Yeah. So we just launched that, and there'll be some more stuff coming from that. But it's just a really cool, exciting thing. Baseball's a big part of our community here in Perris. Of course, we have a couple different leagues that we do as far as city programming, but then we have Big League Dreams. It's right here out in our community, and it's just a good thing for us to do, and it helps keep the next generation involved in sports. So we like it. Good.
Yeah, I did see that picture of Mayor Vargas that you were talking about. So, and I showed it to Mike when I saw it. I was like, whoa, that's kind of fun. That's cute. What's that about? And then you got to click on it. So, that was really fun to see that he did those pictures.
That was very nice.
Now, talking about sports, Stephen, why don't you tell me about P-Town Boxing?
P-Town Boxing Academy. So this is a really cool story. We have a couple fighters who are coming out of P-Town Boxing Academy. That's right here in Perris. The first fighter, I guess it was about 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say it might have been 2021 that we introduced William King. William King is our first, he was the first fighter to turn professional right here out of P-Town, right here out of Perris, P-Town Boxing Academy. He goes by the call name El Gallo Negro, and he is back with his next fight. He's currently 5-0 professionally. His next fight is going to be held at Lumcolo Center in Ontario, at the Lucomo Center in Ontario, California, this Saturday, June 17th. Sports promotions are by Red Promotions. And like I said, William King is undefeated. He's 5-0 in his fight career, but he's going to be joined fighting in another fight later that evening. His fellow P-Town Boxing Academy, this is their second. He's a newcomer, Alonzo the Hulk Cisneros. And both fighters are the pride of Perris. They represent the whole community very well inside the ring. If you're interested in more information on William El Gallo Negro King or Alonzo Hulk Cisneros, and you want to get tickets to go check them out and see them fight, you can follow P-Town Boxing Academy on Instagram. They're selling tickets over there right now. We got to meet William. We got to meet Mr. King over at, I believe he came to the city council meeting a couple years ago after he won his first fight. Mayor issued him some certificate of recognition. And so we've been kind of following this story over the last couple years. He's undefeated right now. And now he's got a wingman next to him that he's going to bring along. And so just a really cool story coming right out of here, out of Perris, at P-Town Boxing Academy. Just love that this type of stuff exists, and it's been really cool to stay in touch with them and kind of follow along with their manager out of P-Town Boxing Academy. So best of luck to them this weekend.
Keep that championship going. There you go.
I know, that's awesome.
That's right.
Yeah, and talking about boxing too, in the recent months, we did some ticket giveaways for, it was another community out in Pennsylvania, but they were into, it was like, I guess, the indie scene wrestling. So that'd be cool. I'll be sure to contact them.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's good
that'd
stuff.
Be awesome.
Yeah, very nice.
And I also saw on social media, Stephen, that you guys are coming up with the artist social. You want to tell me about that?
This is an artist call. We're looking for folks who are interested in being a muralist, or you are a muralist. If you're an artist or local business interested in helping us to beautify Perris, we want you to come and join us for our art social mixer. This is on Thursday, June 22nd. It's at La Finca Restaurant. To learn more about this art mural program. The beautification project is part of the city's public art initiative, and it's part of our mural program. And we want to see our residents, our community get involved with this. So if you're interested in anything in that art world, come join us at our art social mixture. We'd love to have you out there.
Nice.
That sounds really fun.
I cannot draw. That's not my
Neither
that's not my flow.
yeah.
That's not my gift. No. I can get a stick figure going, and then after that, I don't think they want me on the murals.
I play hangman. That's about it.
Yeah, that's the extent of it.
Too funny. Now, Stephen, why don't you tell me about Witness the Fitness program? That's a
Witness
new
the
program.
Fitness. You know, everybody's coming up in summer. Everybody's looking for their new summer bodies and gym bodies and all this kind of stuff. This is a great opportunity. Witness the Fitness. It's a fitness program that we're going to be offering. It's every Thursday. We like to do outdoor training, weather permitting. So we ask everybody to kind of meet up at the Bob Glass Gymnasium. And then if there's inclement weather, we'll go inside. But if we can, we'd like to do this in the evenings where it's outside. Sometimes it kind of goes alongside maybe yoga in the garden, just depending on how the day is going. But sessions will take place every other Thursday. The time is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And like I said, meet up at the Bob Glass Gymnasium. We are asking for people for this particular class, ages 16 and up. Okay, so this one's a little bit more advanced, not necessarily for the younger kids, but it's a great way to come and get your fitness goals back on track. If you want more information, you can call our community services department or contact the Bob Glass Gymnasium.
Perfect.
That's excellent. And I did see every morning when we drive through some of the parks, Mike and I, we see different groups, fitness groups doing yoga, Tai Chi, and so it's good that you guys have that.
A lot of different programs going on. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Now, talk about programs. I'm very excited about Concert in the Park.
Concert in the Park.
Yeah.
This is right up you guys' alley right here.
Is.
Concert in the Park. This is at our new park, Enchanted Hills. We're so excited about this park too. You guys have been over there, and now we're going to have a concert in the park on Saturday, June 24th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The park is located at 1400 Weston Road, and we're going to feature live music by the Sidetracks. So we're excited to have them back. They've been, I want to say they were at, I'm going to get this wrong, maybe at our health fair. It might have been another event, but we've had them out at some of our local city events before, and now we're going to have a concert in the park. They're going to be hosting us. So come enjoy a beautiful evening in the park, live music. We're going to have food, tons of craft vendors, all kinds of other vendors going on there. And if you're looking for more information, you can contact community services. But come out for our concert in the park on Saturday, June 24th, and listen to the Sidetracks.
Hey,
very nice. Let me write that down.
Yeah, that's going to be good. I'll get you guys some information. We'll make sure you get some backstage passes.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Yeah, all right.
That's awesome. Very nice. And how about the fireworks show? I've been seeing a lot of social media on that.
This is going to be super cool. This is our first annual 4th of July fireworks show that is put on by the city. So in the past, the city has participated in sponsoring others. This is ours, and we're very excited about that. The city's going to do this. This is our inaugural event, so you've got to come out and check this out. We're going to do this on Independence Day. We're going to celebrate Independence Day, but it's going to be on July 1st.
Yeah.
So it's not on the 4th of July, but it's going to be on July 1st at Morgan Park. Now, this is going to begin at 6 p.m. The whole event is going to begin at 6 p.m. It's going to last till about 10 p.m. The city is going to host the first annual fireworks celebration, and we're going to include a movie in the park. One of the best 4th of July movies, The Sandlot. We were just talking about baseball. Okay, so we're going to show Sandlot. Everybody remembers the scene where they're all celebrating Independence Day, and then suddenly the fireworks go off, and they stop playing baseball to look up at the fireworks. So we're going to show the movie The Sandlot. Come enjoy some arts, crafts, vendors. There's going to be some food out there for purchase. The movie will start at dusk. As soon as the sun sets, we're going to start that movie, and then the fireworks starts at 9 p.m. You're not going to want to miss this event, and like all the kids say, it's going to be lit. Okay. My 7-year-old daughter and 9-year-old son taught me to say that.
It's going to be lit.
But it's going to be a good day, and this is cool because this is our first ever event. Now, I also have to plug here for the city. I want to remind everybody that fireworks are illegal in the city of Perris.
Right.
Yes.
You cannot go popping off fireworks. If you see somebody, if your neighbor's doing it, you need to report that because that's how fires start. I know it sounds like you're being a little bit of a tattletale, but fireworks are illegal in Perris, and they cause major harm to pets, veterans. We just talked about our veterans who might be suffering with PTSD, but there's also a high risk for fire whenever you're operating fireworks within the city limits. So we are partnered with, we've got safety plans that are in place with our fire department, CAL FIRE. We've got plans in place. We have professionals that are doing this. We've designated specific areas to do this, but fireworks are illegal in the city of Perris. So if you know that, report that, and you're doing the community and yourself a favor by doing that. So I had to put that little PIO plug in there.
There you go.
On that PIO hat for a second.
So if people do put off fireworks, and like Mike and I, we hear it all the time, especially in the holiday season, just right around the open field here. Is there a number that we can call, and or is it Public Works Department? Or
you can call Public Works. You could also call the non-emergency line. You can go on our website and you can look at look up our police department, our sheriff's station, and obviously there's 911 that's for emergency. But if you look on our sheriff's department on our website, we have non-emergency numbers, and you can report those that information right there, and then we can send somebody out to come and investigate that and look and see what's going on. Okay. But that's the way that we fix this is we report this, and it's I know we've had some rain earlier this year, but it's starting to get a little more humid and dry up, and so that dry brush can start something real quick. So do our community a favor and report the use of illegal fireworks.
Absolutely. Yes. And I did see something else on social media, Stephen, that Perris hit their 112th birthday. Is that correct?
Yes. This was a couple weeks ago, and this is happy birthday to the city of Perris. I'm going to read just a little blur here about Perris. We celebrated this on May the 26th. Perris turned 112 years old. In early 1911, residents of then unincorporated community of Perris submitted a petition to the County of Riverside Board of Supervisors seeking incorporation. On April 18th, 1911, the community voted on the petition. 101 votes were cast. That's it. 101 votes were cast, a majority for cityhood. So only out of 101, they at least had 51 of them, I guess, that said, yeah, we want to be a city. And then on May 26th, 1911, Perris officially became an incorporated city. Nice. The best guess of the city's population at the time of incorporation was about 300 people. Yep. And by 1920, when the next United States Census took place, the city had grown to 499 residents, 400, just shy of 500 in 1920. And just to put that in perspective, our latest census numbers, which came out in 2020, that's when they did the last census, estimated our population at just under 80,000 residents. And it's safe to say that Perris truly does get better with age. So happy birthday as of May 26th to the city of Perris. We've grown quite a bit over the last 112 years. 112 looks pretty good on us. So happy birthday to the city of Perris.
Even for the last 46 years
That's right.
that I've been here.
That's right.
It's grown substantially because when my parents first moved here, I think there was only about 2,000 to 3,000 people.
Wow. Yep.
So we
just a little spot on the way from Riverside to Temecula, Riverside to San Diego.
We were very happy when we actually got on the map, even on on the TV. We're like, oh, they sent us for the weather. Yeah. Like, can you believe that?
Yep. But and now we're a strong, financially strong and thriving city. We've got a good economic development platform. There's plenty of there's a good job market here now, and there's good educational systems, and we're proud of what Perris has become over the last 112 years, and looking forward to another 112.
Absolutely. You better believe it.
Yeah. Happy birthday, City of Perris.
Happy
That's awesome.
birthday.
Yeah, so Stephen, I'm glad that we were able to catch up.
Yes, indeed.
And folks, you guys are listening, check out City of Perris on their social media, because that's how we stay on top of things.
Yep.
So go ahead and follow them. And Stephen, we are looking forward to the next podcast series.
Yes.
So thank you so much for stopping by.
Welcome. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to the Mike and Phoebe Show on Alternative Twist Radio. If you missed any past episodes, just search the Mike and Phoebe Show or Alternative Twist Radio on any major podcast app.